Imagine this. The world's most famous girl group icon, Jennie from Blackpink, sitting casually on a plush couch in a sunlit studio, sipping her coffee, scrolling through her phone, and then her eyes lock onto a screen showing BTS. Not just any screen, but moments captured in dazzling high definition where each member's charisma radiates like a supernova. You might think, Jennie, a Blackpink star ranking BTS? That's insane. But here we are, and it begs the question, which BTS members make her pause, linger, maybe even do a double take? Who among them has that magnetic aura, that indescribable mix of charm, talent, and raw energy that can literally stop a superstar in her tracks? Is it their visuals? Their vibe? Or is it something deeper, something intangible that pulls her attention like gravity itself? As we dive into this list, you'll not only get a glimpse of Jennie's reactions, but also a unique peek into the dynamics between K-pop's two global powerhouses, Blackpink and BTS, in a way you've never seen before. Are you ready to uncover the secret sparks, the silent admiration, and those unspoken wow moments that make these 7 BTS members utterly unforgettable? Buckle up, because this is not your average fan ranking. It's an emotional, jaw-dropping journey into the world where talent meets pure charisma, where visuals tell a story, and where every glance from Jennie is a clue, a hint of who truly captivates her most. Could it be the mysterious, soulful type? The playful, heart-melting energy? Or the quiet, intellectual presence that lingers longer than you'd expect? Each member holds a unique magic, and as we peel back the curtain, you'll see why Jennie can't help but stare, pause, and maybe even smile just a little longer at some of them. So, are you ready to guess? Are you ready to feel that thrill of anticipation as we reveal the top 7 BTS members Jennie can't stop staring at? Stick with us, because the number 1 choice is completely unpredictable, and it might just flip everything you thought you knew about K-pop crushes on its head. From jaw-dropping visuals to subtle expressions that speak louder than words, we're about to embark on a journey that's part entertainment, part insight, and 100% mesmerizing. You might even find yourself analyzing every clip, every interaction, and every laugh, just like Jennie does. So, grab your popcorn, sit back, and prepare for a countdown that's equal parts thrilling, revealing, and utterly irresistible. Can you guess who makes her heart skip a beat? Even if just for a second? Let's dive in. Number 7, Suga, the quiet genius that speaks volumes. When we step into the 7th spot on this electrifying countdown, we meet Suga, BTS's very own quiet storm. Now, don't let the calm exterior fool you. There's an intensity in Suga that's magnetic, almost hypnotic, and Jennie clearly notices it. Picture this. Suga backstage during a BTS performance, earbuds in, lost in the rhythm of the music, his eyes scanning the crowd, and yet, somehow, that focus radiates an aura of mystery that pulls people in. Jennie, a master of noticing subtle charisma, has been caught in moments where she just pauses. She doesn't laugh too loudly, doesn't make a comment. She simply watches. Why? Because Suga isn't trying to impress anyone. His power is understated, cerebral, wrapped in layers of quiet confidence and artistic depth that speak louder than any flash of a smile or flex of a bicep ever could. Behind that seemingly aloof demeanor lies a multi-talented musician, a composer, a storyteller who can turn raw emotion into lyrics that echo across the globe. It's this duality that makes him irresistible, the combination of calm intellect and unpredictable bursts of genius. Jennie has mentioned in passing, in interviews that rarely get into the mainstream gossip, how artists like Suga command attention without demanding it, how his aura lingers in the room even after he leaves it. And that's exactly what lands him in number 7. Suga embodies that rare type of visual and emotional magnetism that doesn't scream for recognition, it whispers. She's likely captivated by the contrast of his quiet nature against the high-energy world of K-pop, where almost everyone is performing, presenting, dazzling. Suga's presence is a reminder that sometimes, it's not the loudest person in the room who holds the most sway. It's the one whose eyes carry stories untold, whose demeanor hints at unspoken depth. And let's not forget his stage presence. Even in group formations, Suga has moments where he stands apart, not physically, but energetically. His movements are precise, almost surgical, his focus absolute, yet there's a rawness in his performance, a subtle edge that Jennie, an artist herself, can't help but admire. Imagine her observing him from afar, noting how he balances introspection with expression, intellect with instinct, calm with sudden flashes of creative fire. It's mesmerizing, and it's relatable, too. Anyone who's ever known someone quietly brilliant understands the pull of that kind of energy, the draw to someone whose world is rich with thought, emotion, and artistry, even if they barely speak a word. Suga, with his understated charm, earns this spot because he's a subtle disruptor. He doesn't compete for attention, yet attention finds him anyway. For Jennie, this quiet brilliance isn't just appealing, it's magnetic. She watches, she notices, and even if she never says it aloud, her gaze lingers. Number 7 reminds us that charisma isn't always loud, beauty isn't always flashy, and genius doesn't always shout. It often whispers, and whispers are hard to ignore. Number 6, Jin, the worldwide handsome that stops time. Landing at number 6 is none other than Jin, BTS's very own worldwide handsome, and it's easy to see why Jennie can't take her eyes off him. Jin isn't just a visual icon, he's a walking paradox of effortless charm and meticulous artistry. Picture this, a casual backstage clip where Jin adjusts his jacket, flashes that signature smile, and suddenly the room seems to pause. Not metaphorically, but literally, as if the energy around him bends just a little to match his presence. Jennie, with her own experience in the spotlight, has an instinct for recognizing star power that isn't forced, and Jin embodies it perfectly. His beauty isn't just surface level, it's layered. From the sharp, defined lines of his jaw to the gentle warmth in his eyes, every expression tells a story, and Jennie, like any artist attuned to nuance, picks up on it immediately. But it's not just about looks, it's the aura, the subtle way Jin carries himself. He moves with the kind of confidence that says, I know who I am and I own it. Yet there's a softness there, a humility that balances his brilliance. It's this combination that captivates Jennie. She's likely caught in moments where he laughs off a mistake during rehearsals or teases a member playfully, revealing a personality that's approachable yet enviably charismatic. And let's not underestimate the power of Jin's stage presence. Even when performing complex choreography or belting out high notes, he radiates a kind of elegance that feels natural, not rehearsed. Jennie, having seen countless idols perform, would immediately sense the difference. The ease, the genuine connection he has with the audience, and the subtle glances he throws that feel personal, even when they're broadcast to millions. There's a narrative behind Jin that's impossible to ignore. He's the eldest, the one who carries a quiet responsibility, yet he does it with grace and humor that endear him to everyone around him. Jennie's fascination likely isn't superficial. She's drawn to that depth, the human behind the visuals, the warmth behind the perfection. Imagine watching a scene where Jin comforts a younger member after a long practice, his hand resting lightly on their shoulder, his smile reassuring. These are the moments that linger, the ones Jennie notices when no one else is paying attention. That's what makes Jin number 6 on this list. It's not just about looks or even fame. It's about the combination of aesthetics, presence, personality, and that unspoken magnetism that holds attention effortlessly. He's someone who can make you laugh, make you think, make you pause, and Jennie, keen-eyed and perceptive, can't help but be drawn in. Number 6 isn't the flashiest, but it's undeniably magnetic. Jin proves that sometimes the power of attraction isn't loud or showy. It's refined, confident, and layered, leaving you mesmerized, wanting more, and wondering what goes through his mind behind that perfect, unforgettable smile. Number 5, Jimin, the silver-tongued heart stealer. Stepping into number 5, we find Jimin, BTS's very own silver-tongued performer whose charisma doesn't just capture attention, it seizes hearts. Jennie's fascination with him is almost palpable, and it's easy to understand why. Jimin isn't just visually stunning. There's a fluidity in his presence, emotion in his every step that seems choreographed by the universe itself. Imagine a behind-the-scenes clip, Jimin warming up, stretching gracefully, eyes focused yet soft, lips curling into a teasing smile at some private joke with a fellow member. It's in these fleeting moments that Jennie's gaze lingers, because Jimin has the rare ability to communicate without words. Every tilt of his head, every glance, every subtle movement tells a story that Jennie, as an artist and observer, can't help but decode. What sets Jimin apart is not just his breathtaking dance skills, but the emotional intelligence woven into every performance. He has this uncanny knack for reading the room, sensing energy and amplifying it tenfold, making everyone from fans to fellow idols feel the gravity of the moment. Jennie, with her refined sense of stage presence and artistry, likely notices this immediately. The way he conveys vulnerability without losing strength, how he balances intensity with tenderness, how a single look can feel like an entire conversation. Offstage, Jimin's personality is equally compelling. He's playful, warm, and effortlessly charming, yet there's a depth to him that keeps people guessing. Jennie's attention is drawn to this layered persona, the combination of lighthearted mischief and profound introspection, wrapped in a package that's undeniably attractive. And then there's the energy exchange. Jimin has an aura that invites connection. It's magnetic without being overwhelming. Even in group settings, he manages to stand out, not by demanding attention, but by radiating it naturally. Jennie's fascination might stem from witnessing this subtle dominance, the way he captivates the camera, the stage, and perhaps even those who watch him in quieter, unguarded moments. Picture her observing Jimin during a live performance. The spotlight hits him, but it's not the lights that make him shine. It's his emotive expression, the delicate balance of control and abandon, the way he makes every move, every note, feel personal and intimate. That's the kind of artistry that resonates with Jennie, who herself understands the nuances of performance and the impact of subtle expression. Number 5 isn't just about looks or fame. It's about the intangible pull, the undeniable magnetism that makes Jennie pause, watch, and maybe even smile in quiet admiration. Jimin exemplifies the fusion of visual allure, stage mastery, and personal warmth, making him impossible to ignore. In the world of K-pop, where energy is often flashy and immediate, Jimin captivates with nuance, with emotional precision, and with an almost hypnotic charm that leaves fans, and Jennie, completely enthralled. He's the performer who doesn't just move the body, but moves the heart, earning his spot as a true heart stealer at number 5. Number 4, RM, the intellectual charmer who commands every room. At number 4, we have RM, BTS's leader and the cerebral force whose presence isn't just noticed, it's respected, admired, and somehow quietly magnetic. Jennie's fascination with him is immediately understandable once you consider the layers behind his persona. Imagine RM walking into a studio, casual yet precise, with an air of confidence that isn't loud or ostentatious, but completely undeniable. There's a subtle power in the way he carries himself, a balance of authority and approachability that few can replicate. Jennie, as someone who's spent years in the spotlight herself, would recognize this instantly. RM isn't just performing. He's embodying an energy that draws people in, a presence that lingers long after he steps away. What makes RM particularly captivating is his intellect, which seeps through everything he does. Whether he's dissecting lyrics, leading discussions in interviews, or articulating his thoughts on art and society, his words carry weight. Jennie, who is no stranger to thoughtful reflection herself, likely finds this side of him irresistibly engaging. There's a sophistication that resonates on multiple levels, the kind that makes you want to listen, to watch, to understand, and yet at the same time, it's wrapped in effortless charisma. On stage, RM's energy shifts seamlessly. He can command a massive audience with a single verse, yet he also blends into choreography with such smooth precision that it feels almost instinctual. This duality, authority paired with artistry, is part of why Jennie's attention lingers. It's not just the leader of BTS she's observing. It's a man who knows himself, who projects confidence without arrogance, and who makes intelligence seem effortlessly attractive. Behind the scenes, RM's charm is layered with warmth and subtle humor. Those who have observed his interactions with fans and fellow members note a balance of mentorship, friendship, and playfulness, and Jennie, attuned to these nuances, would catch the glances, the small smiles, the moments that reveal depth beneath composure. RM's aura isn't instantaneous. It grows over time, much like a book you can't put down or a song that lingers in your mind long after the music ends. Jennie, who has likely observed countless stars and their on-camera personas, would appreciate the authenticity in RM's presence. He's commanding yet approachable, intellectual yet grounded, playful yet profound. Each glance, each subtle gesture, each thoughtful expression offers a hint of the man behind the leader, the human behind the legend. Number 4 isn't just a ranking. It's a testament to the rare combination of intelligence, charisma, and authenticity that few possess. Jennie's intrigue, captured in fleeting moments where she watches quietly, reflects the powerful, understated allure that RM radiates. He doesn't need to overperform. He simply is, and that is more than enough. RM proves that leadership and intellect can be sexy, magnetic, and unforgettable, earning him his well-deserved place as number 4 on this mesmerizing countdown. Number 3, Jhope, the radiant sunbeam that brightens every moment. Landing at number 3, we encounter Jhope, BTS's very own energy powerhouse, whose presence is like sunlight breaking through clouds, impossible to ignore, impossible not to feel. Jennie's gaze naturally gravitates toward him, and it's easy to understand why. Jhope doesn't just walk into a room, he ignites it. Picture a rehearsal studio filled with exhausted members, the air thick with tension, and then Jhope bursts in with a grin so infectious, it feels like a current of energy moving through the space. Jennie, with her keen sense of human behavior and stage dynamics, would immediately notice the way his optimism radiates, how his movements are not just precise, but filled with joy, and how every smile seems to lift the atmosphere around him. Jhope embodies charisma that's kinetic. His dance is a language, one that communicates excitement, warmth, and confidence all at once. Watching him, Jennie can't help but marvel at the seamless combination of athleticism and artistry. Every pop, every lock, every leap he executes tells a story not just of skill, but of dedication, passion, and a love for performing that's palpable even through a screen. And then there's his personality offstage, which amplifies his appeal exponentially. Jhope's warmth isn't performative, it's genuine. Interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, moments where he comforts a fellow member or teases them playfully, reveal layers of a human who is both humble and exuberantly joyful. Jennie, who herself navigates the pressures of fame, likely admires how he maintains authenticity, brightness, and approachability despite the immense global spotlight. There's also a contrast at play here. Jhope's energy is effervescent, almost tangible, yet he pairs it with a work ethic and intelligence that keeps him grounded. It's not chaos, it's controlled brilliance. His laughter, quick and light, can captivate an entire room, and his eyes sparkle with mischief, curiosity, and warmth, creating a multidimensional charm that's hard to resist. Jennie's attention probably lingers on those subtle moments, the slight tilt of his head when he listens intently, the genuine sparkle when he's caught up in the music, or the rare quiet smiles that hint at his reflective side. It's this duality that makes him mesmerizing. Jhope is a performer who radiates joy outwardly, but is layered with thoughtful depth inwardly. For Jennie, it's not just the visible energy that draws her, it's the invisible one, the aura, the effortlessness, the sincerity behind every movement and every smile. Number 3 demonstrates that sometimes magnetism isn't just about visual perfection or intellectual allure. It's about energy, vitality, and the ability to make everyone around you feel brighter. Jhope's presence is an emotional experience, one that Jennie can't help but absorb, replay in her mind, and admire. He's the kind of performer who stays with you long after the lights go down, leaving you smiling, thinking, and captivated. That's why, In this countdown, Jhope shines so brightly at number 3, a living reminder that charisma, joy, and genuine warmth can be irresistible, even to a superstar like Jennie. Number 2, Jungkook, the golden magne who steals every glance. Stepping into the second spot, we find Jungkook, BTS's golden magne, whose presence is as magnetic as it is unpredictable. Jennie's attention seems almost involuntary whenever he's around, and it's not hard to understand why. Imagine a stage bathed in lights, the crowd roaring, yet Jungkook moves with a blend of precision, fluidity, and raw charisma that makes even the most chaotic scene feel controlled. His gaze, sharp yet soft, his posture, relaxed yet confident, projects an aura that's both approachable and untouchable, a paradox that Jennie, with her artistic sensibilities, can't ignore. Jungkook is a master of contrasts. On one hand, he's incredibly polished, the kind of performer whose every note, every dance move, every expression seems meticulously crafted. On the other hand, there's a spontaneity in him that's thrilling, a spark of unpredictability that keeps fans and fellow idols alike constantly intrigued. Jennie's fascination likely stems from this duality, the controlled perfection on stage and the playful, mischievous energy off stage, which he reveals in brief, fleeting moments. Think of those behind-the-scenes clips where he teases a fellow member, laughs softly into the camera, or catches a subtle expression of admiration from the audience. These are the moments that linger, the ones Jennie notices and can't help but replay in her mind. But Jungkook's allure goes beyond charm or skill. There's a depth in his eyes, a reflective quality that hints at experiences, emotions, and thoughts that he doesn't voice but communicates effortlessly. Jennie, herself someone who understands the language of nuance and subtle expression, would be drawn to this layer. The unspoken emotions that make Jungkook more than just a performer. They make him human, relatable, yet exceptional. And then there's the energy he exudes in everyday interactions. His laughter, casual gestures, and even moments of quiet observation project a confidence that's inspiring without being overbearing. It's magnetic in a way that feels natural, uncontrived, and profoundly appealing. Number 2 illustrates that attraction isn't just about looks, fame, or skill. It's about presence, authenticity, and the ability to captivate without trying. Jungkook embodies all of this in spades. For Jennie, watching him is likely a mix of admiration, curiosity, and awe. He's the type of person who makes you double-take without any effort, whose movements command attention yet feel effortless, and whose very existence seems to draw focus naturally. Every glance, every smile, every subtle gesture from Jungkook is a study in charisma, making it clear why Jennie and countless others can't help but stare. He's the golden magne not just for his age or position, but for the sheer weight of his presence, the magnetic pull of his personality, and the undeniable artistry that seems to follow him wherever he goes. Number 2 is a testament to Jungkook's rare blend of skill, charm, and authenticity, a combination so potent that it leaves even seasoned stars like Jennie momentarily captivated, lingering on a glance that feels charged with unspoken admiration. Number 1, Taehyung, the enigmatic visual that holds her gaze. And here we arrive at the pinnacle of this mesmerizing countdown. Taehyung, BTS's V, the member whose presence seems to pause time itself, capturing Jennie's gaze like a magnet. If Jungkook is the golden magne whose charisma commands attention, Taehyung is the enigmatic force whose aura captivates without a single word. Imagine a candid moment backstage. Taehyung stands slightly apart from the bustling energy of his members, eyes glinting with mischief and depth all at once. He isn't seeking the spotlight, yet somehow he owns it. Jennie, with her artist's eye for nuance and detail, notices this instantly. It's not just the visual perfection, though his features, from the sculpted jawline to those soulful eyes, could easily grace magazine covers endlessly. It's the presence, the energy, the subtle mystery he carries effortlessly. Taehyung is a study in contrasts, playful yet profound, approachable yet untouchable, chaotic yet composed. Each glance, each tilt of his head, Each fleeting smile tells a story that Jennie can't help but read, linger on, and perhaps replay in her mind. What makes him truly magnetic is the emotional depth he brings to every interaction. On stage, his performances are raw and immersive. He doesn't just sing or dance, he inhabits the moment, pulling everyone watching into his orbit. Off stage, his personality shifts seamlessly. There's a warmth that's unexpectedly tender, a humor that's subtly infectious, and a quiet intelligence that surfaces in fleeting but unforgettable ways. Jennie's fascination likely comes from these layers: the interplay of light and shadow in his character, the way he balances vulnerability with a confident, almost untouchable charm. And then there's the artistry that permeates every gesture. Whether he's sketching quietly, experimenting with a fashion statement, or simply gazing into the distance lost in thought, Taehyung radiates creativity, an aura that's tangible, electric, and impossible to ignore. Number 1 illustrates that attraction is often more than skin deep. It's an emotional resonance, a magnetic pull, a sense of intrigue that keeps you engaged long after the moment passes. Jennie's stare isn't casual. It's contemplative, reflective, and utterly captivated. She's observing the layers, the subtle shifts in expression, the charisma that defies logic, yet feels undeniably real. Taehyung embodies that rare combination of visual allure, enigmatic personality, and artistic brilliance that few can match. He's the kind of presence that makes you pause, breathe, and just watch. For Jennie, it's impossible not to be drawn in. For fans, it's a confirmation of the silent yet powerful magnetism that Taehyung exudes effortlessly. Number 1 is not just a ranking, it's a testament to why Taehyung, with his enigmatic charm and mesmerizing aura, holds Jennie's gaze, making him the unsurprising yet breathtaking choice at the very top of this unforgettable countdown.